All right, howdy, howdy, Water Penguin. Howdy, howdy, anybody else who is hanging around. Today is a special day. It's Superb Owl Sunday. We're only playing Flying Seeds, and we're only allowed to run Rowlet and Hoothoot. It's going to be a relatively shorter stream. This is not going to be a big 4-hour, 6-hour, 8-hour stream, 9-hour stream. I expect it to be no more than 3 hours. So it's going to be kind of a little bit like RogueMon Rivals in that if we don't have any of our favorites, once we get out of the lab and start looking around, we will just reset. Are there any owls? Unclear. It's also a bit like when we did the Snom-only runs. God, those were terrible. Although I think there's a higher chance of running into a Snom in an Ice-type seed than there is running into a Rowlet or a Hoothoot in a Flying-type seed. There's a ton of Flying-type Pokemon. Looking like there might be no owls this time. Well, Chainlink and Chatterton was to catch it. I do wish there were a few more owl Pokemon. You know, it's just the Hoothoot and Rowlet lines, and I feel like that's a bit of a missed opportunity. Alright, last chance for any owls here in the forest. One more Mon. And then we're just gonna reset. That was all of them? No, we still haven't seen the 5th one. We had seen Swablu before. Spearow. Okay. Yep. So we just go ahead and reset. Try again. Hey, there's an owl. Alright. So we will be running this seed. Any potential Hoothoots? Unclear. Where is Rowlet available? Can you try and catch one that's not color change? Only Route 1. Okay. Wonder if it's going to be the level 8 here. Oh, Mantike, please. Small issue. We're very slow. There's Rowlet. Is this available at level 8? I should just run the Rowlet, I guess. It's going to be pretty decent if it managed to get that far. The Rowlet was up to level 8 here. And there was no Noctowl. Alright. I think next time if I get a Rowlet, I'm just going to run it. A Rowlet or a Hoothoot. Unless it's fast enough that I feel like it's safe to scout. Hey, there's a Hoothoot. Okay, Stab, Drill Peck, super effective Icy Wind. Sorry, not super effective here because you're flying ice. Just gonna get me out of the lab. It's feeling unlikely. Oh, speed tie saves us there. I would like one of these with a different nature and a different ability. And I think it is fast enough, and it hit level 8. So I think we should be able to scout for it if it does exist in the wild. It does not exist in the wild. Okay. In that case, I'll just do a quick cursory glance. See if we see any Rowlets. But I'd be happy to run this Hoothoot. I'm not going to look for all 4 on the on Route 2 unless it happens very quickly. And if anything outspeeds me, I'm just going to throw the ball at it and run away. As in, not engage with that route again. I'm going to give it 3 more encounters to see the 4th Pokemon. Okay. No Rowlet there. Alright, I'm just going to send this. We go. Egg on. Do I fight wilds? I think I'd rather either take the 2 potions and the antidote or the starter pack. I don't like having no status heals. Starter pack would give me coverage for what? I was gonna say fighting types, so no, I've got drill peck for those. Dark types, but everything I've got is neutral for dark types anyway, so I think I'm just gonna stick with 2 potions and antidote. I'm gonna have to toss a potion, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. The antidote is the main thing there. Uproar? That stab, I'll take it over Grudge. Doubt I end up using it very much, but again, we'll take it. Ooh, super effective Ice Beam brings me down to 8 HP and freezes me. I'm gonna potion again, take myself out of Ice Beam kill range, and then die anyways because you used Growth. Right. Is this gonna be a great Evo? It's gonna be pretty dang good. It's gonna be a pretty dang good one. No owls this time. Give me the high BST mon to get out. I'm gonna max pot here to not die to Sonic Boom. And then I'm gonna die to Sonic Boom anyways. Oh, you're throwing? Wow. Okay. Any owls? No guaranteed owls. Take a look around. No owls in Route 1. No owls in Route 22. Was this a good idea for a stream here? Or have I simply condemned myself to search for Pokemon that don't exist? Come on, show me an owl. Any owl. And by any owl, I mean either of the two Pokemon that are owls. That's not an owl. Starly, please. Got 2 more encounters. Neither of these is an owl, we just reset. Or if I die first. Which doesn't look totally implausible. Tailo contains the word owl if you rearrange the letters. It's not quite what I was going for, but... Thank you. Oh, dang it, you didn't kill me. I thought you were putting me out of my misery. Alright, no owls. Let's check the log here. Wait, why am I even bothering checking the log? I guess it shows someone I wanted to know about the Starly. Noibat, Woobat, Notbat. Ooh, this would be a pretty decent Mon. If it wasn't today. It's also not that good. It's special. It's got all special moves with no special attack stat. There is a Rowlet. I'm gonna scout for the Rowlet rather than just take the abandoned one. Because I feel like I got good enough speed for that to work. That way you can get the best of all possible Rowlet. I mean, not Rowlet, Hoothoot. Yanma, please. There's Hoothoot. Can have Sandstream or something that's not Sandstream, very importantly. And the thing that's not Sandstream is Early Bird. Pretty good Hoothoot here. I like it. I will catch more of these. I'm catching this Yanma just because I don't want to die to it and squander a perfectly good Hoothoot run. Okay, you've got Runaway. That's actually huge. That means I can probably go take a look around for a potential Rowlet. But if I keep on seeing these non-Sandstream Hoothoots, I'm just going to catch them. Just curious if Rowlet exists. I'm gonna give it 3 more encounters here. You just gotta start counting down. Just like with a unruly child, as soon as you start counting, the game gives you what you want. the game will behave. Gonna do it again. 3, 2, 1. Last chance. Alright then. We're just gonna go with Hoothoots then. We got, what, 2 more catches? 1 more catch? 1 more catch. And we only want the one that doesn't have Sandstream, which we know is Early Bird. Thankfully, every level 8 we've seen has had Early Bird. Very convenient. Haven't had to sit through Sandstream 1,000 times. Alright, so, of these Hoots, probably most important stats are going to be attack and speed, but we also have Psybeam, so maybe a little bit of special attack. So, I would say, right now, this is our leading candidate. This was a little bit... There's always been a Pokemon that bothered me. Would Spritzy and its evolution count as owls? I don't really consider them owls, but... Maybe? Maybe it's a bit owly. It's a little bit owly. But it's not a flying type, so I couldn't get it in this anyways. I would have to do typeless. Yeah, it's owlish. So this Hoothoot is a little bit bulkier, and a little bit faster, and only has 1 less spa. I'm gonna go with this one. I need to name these owls. I need to remember to name them Superb Owl. Starter pack, show me a flying move. Dig is not a flying move, but it's also not a bad move to take on a flying Pokemon. What's our status heal? A Pechaberry. Let's take Dig. Take that over Roar. More coverage is always good. Especially because it gives us a way we can hit Sableye. Oh, you're gonna be a jerk, huh? Don't recover? Thank you. Oh, and you've got Guillotine, too. I might be dead here. Yeah. Okay, it was gonna be a bad Evo. Pidgey, Murkrow, Doduo. No owls. Give me the Murkrow to get out of the lab. Solid Crow here. Also, the second Crow we've had with Flashfire today. In a game mode where I'm trying to not run anything but owls. There is a Rowlet this time that we can get. There's also an Archon if I wanted to cheat, but I'm not going to cheat. So Rowlet can have Intimidate. Let me see what the other ability is before I catch the Intimidate one. Here we go. Other ability is Early Bird again. I think Early Bird or Intimidate are both fine. I think I'm just going to catch a bunch of Rowlets. I don't want to bother looking to see whether or not Hoothoot exists when we have a perfectly good Rowlet. Out of curiosity, was the Rowlet have at level 5? I doubt we'd be able to get this to Evo, but I just, I want to see. Or get this to hit the level up, rather. Only knockoff? Yeah, we can stay with the level 8. And either Intimidate or Early Bird is fine. Intimidate is probably better early. Early Bird could conceivably be better late. Or the other way around, because I guess later I'll have the Poke Flute. I do have a blue flute, right? The previous seed. Not this seed, actually. Alright, last one. That is a potion, not a Pokeball. That's a great ball. Alright, so what are we looking for? Probably just attack, special attack, and speed are the most important ones. We got 16, 16, 17, 18, 16, 14. That's the level 5. 17, 15, 16, and 16, 14, 15. So it's either of these first two. And it's pretty clearly this one. At least to my eyes. Alright, egg on. Do I want to fight wilds with this? I don't think so. Give me a potion reroll chip. And here we go. Machoke, that's a big first mon. Can we get a Confusion? We can. That's big. Howdy, howdy, Stokeworth. Welcome in. Yikes. Okay. Please don't do that again. Level 9 move is Mega Punch. I'm going to take that over Endure, I guess. I mean, it's just better Slam, though. I'm going to take it over Slam. Blizzard, we are 100% dead. Especially with the crit. Maybe I should have fought Wilds. It's fine. It was going to be a terrible Evo anyways. Hoppip, Swablu, Pidgey, no Owls. Any guaranteed owls? Yes, there is a Rowlet out there somewhere. I do only have 11 speed, so maybe I should have just taken the abandoned Pokemon. But the first Pokemon I see is a Rowlet, so... So how's that? It's very slow, but it's got good special attack, it's got good defense, it's got Compound Eyes Thunder, as well as Compound Eyes Rock Throw. Let's catch a few more of those. Other ability is Trace. I think I prefer Compound Eyes. And thankfully, that is a visible ability with Trace, so we know which ability it has. Most important thing is probably going to be getting a speed up nature with good speed IVs. Maybe attack down. Maybe defense down. I am a little bit curious about what the level 5 move is, but not enough to actually catch one. Definitely don't want a special attack down in nature. That's not good. Alright, I will look at one level 5. Out of curiosity, see what this move is. If it's something really good... Scuppercut's good. I don't know if I would call it really good to lose 3 levels. Especially when we're not a particularly good physical attacker. Last one here. Looks like I'm gonna go with this one. I feel like the level 5 might not be that bad, but... You know what? We'll try to make it work. Okay, just let me fight wilds and I'll thunder or rock throw them out of the sky. Alright, egg on... toss the wiki... Fight 5 wilds? Let's go for it. There's no way this could backfire. Okay, Scuppercut never misses. Big para. Rock Throw should kill. Rock Throw did not kill. Alright, level 6, Twin Needle, we take that over block. And that gets us up to level 7, so... Now we're a bit more on even footing. Yeah, now I feel a lot more confident. Mach Punch, I would rather have Scuppercut. Although I am slow. So maybe there's a case for Mach Punch. Nah. One more. Delibird, big XP here if we can avoid dying. Alright, here we go. This owl is superb. And immediate Ice Punch. We're still alive, though, thanks to all of that extra XP we got. Level 12 move is Pound. I'm not going to take that. We need super effective moves if we're going to be using physical. Good para. Synthesis is annoying. Let's see how Rock Throw does. It's super effective. Down to 5 Thunders. We're going to need another special move here soon. Numel's a problem Pokemon for us. Can't Thunder it. Any ground Pokemon's really a problem. Oh, we're going to take the Doom Desire hit here. But we've got good defense. I'm not too worried about it. No, I should have just attacked. Ah, man. It's going to end up being okay-ish. Not amazing, for sure. Definitely would have needed more special moves. Rogue Stone? Don't really know exactly how useful a Rogue Stone is going to be for us. Jesus, that's a 55 stream streak. Thank you for that. Clamp? I gotta swap between Clamp and Giga Drain now, which is what I was doing anyways, but now I have to. We get out of the lab. I don't love this particular Hoothoot. Are there any Rowlets out there for me? Unclear. Are there wild Hoothoots? No. We might just have to send this and hope for the best. Alright, I think I'm just seeing this Hoothoot. Too dangerous to fight anything. Or to scout. I'm not so sure this is a Superb Owl, but I'll make sure to name it to give it maybe that little bit of extra juice it needs. Not Superb. Superb Owl. Alright, egg on. Starter pack, show me a good move. Mach Punch? I'll take it. I'll take Mach Punch. And I'll take it over Stun Spore, I guess. Okay, we're dead. Let me try to lower your accuracy. Give myself maybe a couple more chances here. And then get the damage over time with Clamp. Just end it. This owl was not superb. Were there any Rowlets out there? Looks like the answer is no. Zubat, Ducklet, Rufflet. No owls. With a Rufflet for the high BST to get out of the lab. Any guaranteed owls? No. We'll take a look around, and if we don't see any owls, we'll just reset. Sorry, Archon, not this time. If we die, we die. Noelle's there. Okay, look, I'm only catching this Archon because it's faster than me, alright? I'm not going to run it no matter how good it is. It's pretty good. It's not amazing, though. It's not worth breaking the rules to run. But if you think about it, Archon is kind of like the ancestor of all bird Pokemon, therefore, it's kind of an owl. We got two more encounters. We got one more encounter. Okay, we died. Was that last encounter an owl? No, it was not. Noelle's here. Take the Yanma for the higher BST. No guaranteed owls, I'm just going to reset. I think that's how I'm going to do it, to avoid spending a bunch of time scouting. Potentially in vain. If there's no owls, we just reset. Like I said, it's like RogueMon Rivals, but worse. Dang, this is a great Wingull. Obviously, I can't run it, but if I could... Okay, just out of curiosity. I'm not actually going to run this Wingull, of course, but we're just going to take a quick look to see if there's any owls. And then maybe I'll, run it up to Brock. Obviously, a Wingull is just going to die to the first electric move it sees, so it's not like this is really going to do anything. Heck, it might not even get out of the forest or the grass here. Yeah. All right. Would have ended up being a pretty good Politoed. Got Luster Purge, which already had Psybeam. 25. Evolve into this, which could get Hydro Pump, Blizzard. Probably not Ice Punch. We do get Water Pulse from Misty, which is not even randomized. It would have been actually a really good runner. But, importantly, it would not have been an owl. And there were no owls in this seed. This Gligar is fast enough that I could try and scout for owls. I'm just gonna look at the log to see if there are any owls. No owls there, no owls here, no owls here, and no owls here. Alright, we just reset. I'm doubting the wisdom of this self-imposed challenge. Blizzard probably kills, right? 120 power, super effective. Even if I don't have very good special attack. We have an owl. It's a fine owl, too. Is this the only one? There is one in the forest. I wouldn't mind getting it at level 8, or even at level 9. I wouldn't really care about losing Blizzard. Alright, I don't want to die to a wild Pokemon. I'm just going to send this owl. This is a superb owl. Alright, egg on. Toss the Eye-Up Berry. And then, do I want to fight wild since I got Aurora Beam, Blizzard, Stab, Egg Bomb? I think I'll fight wilds. Plus, that will help me grab these items. First, let's see how Egg Bomb does. It misses, cool. And then it misses again. And then we die. Frickin' Egg Bomb, man. Okay, back-to-back owls. This one has Drizzle, which is not great for a flying Pokemon. And no special defense. I wouldn't mind finding another one of these with maybe a different nature, different ability. Is that possible? It is possible. Route 2. Murkrow, please. Murkrow, please. Oh my god, this Murkrow is so good. This Murkrow is so good. I bet this Murkrow is worth running. Okay, it's actually not good. It just has Moonblast, Flamethrower, and Psychic, but no special attack. What a moveset, though. Other ability on Hoothoot is Limber, which is a definitely better ability, but I don't think we get that to Evo. Mantike, Swablu, Yanma. Give me the Swablu to give the rival a bug. Nice Omni boost. Any owls? No guaranteed owl. Hey, there's an owl. Let's find one that doesn't have drought. Like, I don't hate drought on it, but I would want to see the other ability first. Wild Swan in chat if he wants to catch it. Probably what we end up evolving into. I get it. It's sunny. Come on, Hoothoot. I know you have another ability. You must. You are required by law to have 2 abilities. The other ability is Sandstorm. Alright, I'll go with Drought then. Let's get to level 5, just, you know, to get a look at it. It's very slow. Stab, Sky Attack, Stab, Takedown if we can keep the level 5, but I don't know if that's worth it. Before I decide to run a Hoothoot, let's take a look to see if there's a Rowlet anywhere out there. I doubt there is. But, you know, worth checking. It might not be worth checking. All right, I'm just gonna go with the route with the Hoothoots. With Drought, there we go. I'm only gonna catch one of these because I don't think it's good enough. Well, it looks better at level 8. Maybe I will catch another one or two. Is it available anywhere else? Out of curiosity. No. I was hoping maybe I could look for it in another route and maybe end up with a Rowlet. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna run the one we got. I can't deal with this. We just send it. I didn't name it Superb Owl, which is not a good sign. Starter pack would give me Vine Whip. I don't really want that, so how about 2 potions and a Paralyze Heal? Yeah. That way we'd have a Paralyze Heal and an Antidote. Or Pecha Berry in this case. Could we please not miss every move we use? It's crazy. I might be dead. I am dead. Was there a Rowlet out there that I should have caught? There was not. Combi, Wattrel. Hey, there's Rowlet. It's not an amazing Rowlet, but I can put on the Shell Bell for this first fight. That could be helpful. Oh, you're a loafer? Okay. No guaranteed Hoothoot out there, so I'll probably just end up running the Rowlet. Rowlet might be available in Route 22, in which case I can go look for more of them, or for potential Hoothoot. Also, Overgrow is the ability. Is this even randomized? Let me take off that Shell Bell again. No Hoothoots here, but that's fine. I like this Rowlet. I think I would like it more with like a neutral nature, and I also want to see what the other ability is. There's the neutral nature, but still don't know the other ability. They're all Overgrow. Literally every single one of them has Overgrow. That's crazy. There's a pretty big difference on the special or the physical attack from one Rowlet to another, even without a different nature. Like this Rowlet here with a 19 attack, I guess that is an attack of nature. Okay, it's between these two. I like the additional special defense. And special attack, but the speed just a little bit lower. The attack a little bit lower because it doesn't have an attack of nature. I'm gonna go with this one. I think I like having a little bit of special attack to make use of Spark. And then our speed isn't really that important because both of our physical moves have set priority to them. Alright, Egg on. Starter back would give me Mach Punch, which I guess would be like Better Revenge, or I could just think of Disable. But we do have Spark, and we could fight Wilds. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna take Spark, fight Wilds, or I mean, to take fight 5 Wilds. Of course, the first one actually is resistant to assist. That is illegal. Can't take that. I'm surprised at how many of these Mons are outspeeding me. That's kind of crazy. I have a fast Pokemon here. Come on. Howdy, howdy, Chef. Welcome in. Okay, I can use this Oranberry in lieu of using a potion. That's convenient. Howdy, howdy, Bonus Day. Welcome in. Howdy, howdy, Stuzo. Welcome in. Did somebody just in stream? I'm looking pale. Yeah, I probably should turn on a light. Unfortunately, no cape today. Wasn't able to find one. Alright, That's all 5 of the wild encounter. Oh, eternal light. Camera should adjust a little bit. The thing is, the sun is coming through, like, right into this window behind me. And it's coming through a white, shade, which is making me even more, pale than I maybe really am. Alright, we do have to run ads. I'm gonna snooze those for now. And we're gonna send this Rowlet. And hopefully get ourselves past, well, 2 Brock for the first time today. Hydro Cannon, I will take that over Disable, I guess. Immediately paralyzed, cool. That's why I took the... Oh, shit. I didn't take the paralyzed heal. That's right, I took the Fight Wilds. Okay, let's go... Oops. But looks like we're back now. Okay. Yeah, conveniently, the YouTube stream will be very obvious when it disconnects, and then I can look and see, oh, hey, yeah, that, my internet crapped out for a second for some reason. I never know why it is. I think it's something to do with my, Ethernet, port in the wall. Anyways. I do have a YouTube channel. I pretty much just use it to save VODs, but it does exist. Okay, can we get, like, you to be paralyzed too? Thank you. No, there's no way you metronome into a quad effective move. At least it was... Yeah, the thing is, I know it's a problem on my end rather than being on Twitch's or YouTube's end. Which is rare. Usually it is a problem on Twitch's or YouTube's end. Oh, and look, we have a new chatter in the YouTube stream. It's at Bo Newsday. Don't know who that is. But they sound like a good person because they say they should sub to my YouTube channel. Man, I'm gonna keep taking fights because I want to get to level 17 before I move on. Secret Power, that's a big move. I'm taking that over E-Speed. And by a big move, I mean a move with more than 5 PP. Ice Punch, I'm dead. Guess I got a bit greedy there. It's okay. It was going to be a bad cactus. I mean, as far as Miraculouses go, Maracti, this would be a decent one, but... Exactly. It's a Bo News Day. I'm going to run those ads now because we're just going to be looking for an owl, and that might take us a while. Okay, we did immediately find an owl. Don't tell the non-subs. Although, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, you don't even have to worry about ads. Little cheat code there. Don't tell Twitch, though. Don't know, hey, Maractus Cross 180 with it? Yeah, that's true. I might have to just run this Hoothoot. I can't really scout with it because it's so slow. So, I guess this is our Superb Owl today. Alright, egg on. We'll use the zinc and the HP up for really no reason other than just give this thing any degree of survivability. And then we'll go die. What is this smart AI bullshit? Rock Blast? I'll take that over Spore because at least Rock Blast is legal. And also super effective against the Shark Cadet. 3-pack is not enough. Of course, I decided, you know what, I'll just finish this off with a Volt Tackle because I'm, you know, I want to make sure I get the hit. And you have Static, and now I need to deal with getting crit by this Makuhita. Just not, this Rowlet's not having a, this Hoothoot rather is not having a good time. But that's another trainer down. Dig. I'm not gonna take Dig, especially not while I'm paralyzed. 2-turn moves while paralyzed are just, you can't trust them at all. Big crit. Obviously, because I don't have Rockhead, it does a bunch of damage to me too, but that's what it takes. Quad effective Meteor Mash. I mean, we're surviving. Let me go grab these 2 items before I move forward. I don't suppose I have a Repel or anything like that, no. Mako Berry, we're going to trash. Do Flying Mons lose their ground resistance for EQ if they dig? No. They are still immune to Earthquake and not Magnitude. There we go, that's the one. So, really, it's good to have Dig on flying or levitating Pokemon. The main issue with us using it is that right now we are paralyzed, and so I don't want to deal with that. Farfetch, stop showing off your stab flying move, jerk. I might die to recoil damage here. Ahaha! 1 HP, we're fine. Snatch, not gonna take that. I do need potion. And then we're probably gonna die to this. Yeah. Nice try, Superb Owl. Would have ended up being a Licky Licky. I mean, it would have been a good Mon. Just, I don't think we can get there. Also, howdy, 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 time is high, high, high. Give me the Mantike to get out of the lab. Spout should get us out. You can tell it's true because it rhymes. Any owls? Yes, owl. Okay. Let's go find that Hoothoot. And maybe a Rowlet on the way. Watch how outspeeds me. I guess I do only have 14 speed. That's probably about, like, middle of the road for RogueMon starters. I guess that's something that would be relatively easy to mathematically determine. Just take the average BST of all eligible starters, divide that by 6, and then you get the average speed, or average of any stat. Somebody could do that. I wouldn't. I'm too lazy to do that. But somebody could. Where is my owl? There it is. Okay. E-Sense, Meteor Mash, Doom Desire, Blast Burn. It's a bit on the slower side than I would like, but it's not unusable. And I could PP Max E-Sense for the funnies. Both that we've seen so far have had Synchronize, which isn't an amazing ability, but not unusable. It's not actively harmful, you know. Alright, so Hoothoot is confirmed to be the only eligible Pokemon to run. Just gonna catch a bunch of these. They've all had Synchronize so far. Alright, last catch. Are they all going to have Synchronize? Are we going to see the other ability? They all have Synchronize. Alright, most important things are going to be special attack and speed. So, high special attack we've seen is 19, high speed we've seen is 7. 18 and 9, 19 and 9, that's our winner so far. 15 and 7, that's our loser so far. 15 and 8. It's gotta be this one. Alright, egg on. Don't want to fight wilds. Not particularly, because there's some scary moves I've seen on the wilds here. I could PP Max E-Sense, but I think it makes more sense to PP Max Meteor Mash here. I have an antidote, so give me 2 potions and a Paralyze Heal. And then, yeah, PP Max Mash. Take 2 potions and Paralyze Heal. Let's go. Wall Swipe is doing too much damage. Alright, level 9 move is Frenzy Plant. That's another special move. I'll take it over Doom Desire. We're fine. Yeah, just enough HP to survive that. Down 10 HP. Another PP max. Alright, now I'll do it. Now I'll PP max E-Sense. Am I dead? Not dead. Need to heal. It's a lot of personality. Synchronized value here. Ice Beam? Ah, shit. It's because they didn't name it Superb Owl. Okay, it's a terrible Evo. Yeah, that Monferno was nuts. Alright, gonna put on this bright powder to give us a better chance of actually getting out of the lab. We got quad effective Aurora Beam. Bright powder might have saved us there, depending on how much attack the Noibat had. Any other guaranteed owls? If not, I'm just gonna send this one because I'm not fast enough to do any scouting. Gotta PP up this time. Why am I doing owls only? Because it's Superb Owl Sunday. Of course. Howdy, hi, Unreal Papa. I'm glad I was able to give you an opportunity to see bonus day. We're gonna PP up Aurora Beam. We're gonna Calcium. Starter pack would be Water Gun. It's another special move. Could take that, or could fight Wilds. I like fighting Wilds. I have a super effective move for them. Shooty Fly? Oh my god, Papa, I love it. I love it, Papa. What a great emote. Kippo's execution makes sense. That is Kippo quality right there. Level 9 move is Poison Tail. I'm going to take that over Double Team just to have another move. Papa quality is a quality all of its own, yes. Am I dead to E-Speed? I'm not. We're fine. Everything's fine. How are you? No, Clubbin, right. Also great. Also a great one. I don't know if there was any other person I've... It's definitely better than Venipede. In my opinion. You know, it's subjective, of course. Watching the Hydro Cannon. It'll kill. Is that Carabus? Caravan. Okay, that makes more sense. It's like it didn't make much sense to me. Carvesta. Okay. I would have expected, like, maybe Larvespa, And it'd be a little scooter. Quad effective fire spin. It's a speed tie here. Are we lucky? We're lucky. Because we're the Superb Owl. Rock Blast. I'm going to take Rock Blast over Fire Spin just because Fire Spin is that bad. Do I have a good Genesect pun? Genesect quoi? I think Hydro Cannon kills. No, it doesn't, because we miss. I think Hydro Cannon would have killed, though, if it hadn't missed. Rare Candy, good timing on it. Better timing would have been if we had waited even longer. 4-pack? Nice. Bad Pokemon for us here. Can we get the poison? Can't get the poison, but we do whittle it down enough. Level 15 move is a wrap. I'm not going to take that. Even though it's stab. I gotta trust Hydro Cannon to kill more. We're out of heals. Got an antidote. Also, all that, we're still only 10 speed. I don't have any repels, do I? No. I can put on the Bright Powder, though. Gonna fight the Gatekeeper since I'm at 0 HP, or 0 HP heals. Hey, there's a full restore. I would rather not use that, though. I'm going to put on the egg for this fight. I want to keep eating my extra XP. I will be poisoned. We're just moving on. Rather than fighting the last trainer, using my full restore, or whatever it would take, we're just moving on. I'm doubtful that we have any chance at all to hit Evo before Brock, which is unfortunate, but not unexpected. I think we live this. We're faster than the Noibat, which is massive. Okay. Whew. That Noibat must be slow as hell. I do like Genesect. Genesect is pretty good. Better than my Genesect Claw. Alright. Here we go. Trust in super effective Rock Blast. Immediately regret trying to trust it. Alright, level 18 move is Cosmic Power. I don't really need that. I think what we're going to do now is put on the Bright Powder. And just hope for the best. Quaxley, that's not the best. I need a poison, rather. Especially since you have Milk Drink. Okay, we got the poison. Now we full restore. It's gonna take a while. Friggin' milk drink, man. Does Hydro Cannon kill from here? Not quite. Okay, now we get the kill. Next one now is the counter. I just needed it to... I needed it to miss these moves. Superb Owl would have evolved into a superb Drampa. And by superb, I mean actually kind of garbage. Still, though, that might have been our best Superb Owl run yet today. Pidove, Pidgey, Pigligar. We'll take the Gligar to get out of the lab. Got Stab, Arrow, wow, my voice is going. That's not normal. I need to hydrate. I need some water. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. And that water helps me not sound like something from the crypt. Is it a cave owl? I don't think that counts. No guaranteed owls. We'll take a quick look around. Actually, I'm just gonna look at the log to see if there's any owls. No owls. We skip to the next one. No owls here either. Maybe in the abandoned Pokemon, though, if we get out. No guaranteed owls. We can just check the log again. There is a Rowlet on Route 22. We'll go grab that for a potential asterisk run. Or we might just die to the Swablu. Oh wow, it's very fast. And it has shield armor, that's pretty good. We definitely want probably a speed down or defense down or attack down nature and special attack up or special defense up. I definitely wanted to add level 8 also. Or level 5 for an extra move. Extra move at level 5 is not actually a bad idea because right now we only have Thunder. So I'm only willing to catch this at level 8 or level 5. So far, they've all had Shell Armor, which is good. Shell Armor's a good ability. Great ability, really. Can't get crit. Other abilities, Inner Focus, which is also good in RogueMon because it protects you from a couple of the more annoying curses. Also protects you from Fake Out. Most important thing is going to be the special attack. They're all fast. They've all got good defense, bad special defense. Highest special attack we have is 14. Followed by, this one has 13 with more speed, more defense, less special defense. This one, less special defense, less attack. Less special attack. I'm gonna stick with this one that we got in front right now. Did not get the level 5 for a bit of move knowledge, but that's fine. Surely there's not gonna be a ground Pokemon first for our Superb Owl. Take Potion, Paralyze, Heal, and Antidote. And here we go. No ground Pokemon. It's not much better. I'm going to Roar. Try to get a better matchup. Hope the level 9 move is something. Comet Punch. I mean, I'll take it over Harden. Special attack drop is not ideal. Oh, and you've got Voltazorb too. Wow, okay. So, just an awful matchup. Use False Swipe again. Could have healed there, but it was an asterisk run anyways. I looked at the log. Would have ended up being okay-ish Overpawn. Not great. Not great. How did it miss Flail? It must have Hustle. Huh. Well, that's convenient. No guaranteed owls, but we are fast enough to scout, I would say, fairly safely. We immediately run into a level 8 Murkrow. It's fine. There's only 2 Mons in this segment, or this route for us to have to run away from. Oh, we saw all 3 here. By the way, Camman52 is on a deep run here right now. Looks like he is considering whether to take any fights in Victory Road or just go straight to the E4. Got a Pidgeot. You know, he called it Plummy because that's what it's been named. Does he have an owl? No, he does have a bird, which is halfway to being an owl. It's owl adjacent. Hey, there's a Hoothoot. All right. All right, we have an owl confirmed. Very balanced owl here. It's got Stab Drill Peck, it's got Stab Weather Ball Covet, and Super Effective Power Snow for those pesky flying Pokemon. So I'm gonna catch a lot of those Hoothoots. And we know it's not the level 9 because... Oh, geez, that is a Mega Metagross. Other ability is Torrent. I was hoping the other ability would be, like, a weather ability, which I guess I could have told it wasn't because I would have seen the weather ability. We have both owls? Okay. This is a superb owl seed. One's pretty good. Only has Flame Wheel, and Illuminate is a stinky ability, but I'm gonna catch another Rowlet. To hopefully see what his other ability is. The Rowlet is much more sure about what it wants to be. It wants to be a special attacker. But the Hoothoot has a better spread of skills, or spread of moves. The Rowlet will evolve earlier, of course, and is higher BSC to begin with. The Hoothoot has a pretty good chance to hit, like, Vigoroth, which is a fantastic Evo outcome. Yeah, 1.5% chance. That's what I call pretty solid, huh? I think I'm gonna go with one more Rowlet. Hope for a better nature, hope for a better ability. Cash it in a Canada Ball for good luck. Limber is a better ability. This is a better nature. Worse IVs, much worse IVs than another one we have, but Limber is better. Limber is just so much better. We're gonna run this and hope we get moves, basically. Alright, egg on, use the zinc, toss the Mago Berry, and starter pack would be a special move, maybe? Water Gun, that's a special move, maybe. I'm gonna take that because I can't get paralyzed, so I don't need the paralyze heal. Take this over Water Sport, and that's what we call remodeler value right there. Don't poison me. Level 9 move, Stun Spore. I will take that over Roleplay. And I'm going to use it immediately because that Krabby has resistances to both of my moves. Oh, hey, thanks for camouflaging. Makes my life a whole lot easier. Rock Dragon, I'm going to Stun Spore you. See how Water Gun does. Water Gun does pretty well. You roleplayed my Limber to get rid of... Wow. Freaking smart AI. Aurora Beam? Ooh, we are cooking now. Goodbye, Stun Spore. Stun Spore was nice for potential remodeler value, but Aurora Beam's just very nice to have. Okay, splash all you want. Disable my Aurora Beam is a little bit less all you want, but we should be fine. I'm asleep. Ice Punch. Yikes, that's not good. That's not good. I need you to do something stupid. Let me get to full HP, and then don't use Ice Punch again. I'm just gonna use the full heal. It's my only chance. And then you confuse me. Wow. This Superb Owl was going to be great, wasn't it? Superb Owl into Pelipper into Mega Sharpedo. It was so good. It couldn't be allowed to live. Frickin' Ice Punch, man. How long will it take us to find another freaking owl, right? That's the worst part of this, is we get a good owl, and then we die, and we know we're not going to get another owl for ages. Let me sketch that Powder Snow. Help me get out of the lab. Still don't get out of the lab. That's fine. There was no owl. Any guaranteed owls this time? No guaranteed owls. This mon's not that fast, so I'm just gonna check the log. Take potential asterisk. There is a Hoothoot in Route 2. If we die, we die. We died. Pretty cool moveset on that Rufflet. Rufflet was good. But the owl is the more important thing. Dragon Claw, Muddy Water. Would have ended up being a Tornadus. I kind of wish I hadn't thrown. I kind of wish I had scouted that one properly. Okay, we have an owl this time. It's a good physical attacker. It's got a couple stab moves. We're out of the lab. And level 8, so that's cool. Any Rowlets out there? There are Rowlets out there. Let's see if we can find the Rowlet. Although I'd feel absolutely fine just running this Hoothoot. Howdy, howdy, Cloud Strife. Welcome in. We're celebrating Superb Owl Sunday, trying to find the best owl in RogueMon. And there's only 2 owl starters. They're Rowlet and Hoothoot, so... our choices are a little bit limited. Is Hoothoot available elsewhere, by the way? No, okay. So let's take a look at this Rowlet, see if it's worth sticking with. Couple good moves, couple really good moves. Balanced stat spread. I would not mind catching more of those. At level 8, it loses Covet and gets Thunderbolt. Okay. I'm all in on the Rowlet. Heatwave, Moonblast, Thunderbolt, plus Psych Up is nice. Let's get that special attack up nature. Or speed up, either one. I don't hate special defense up. Given ice moves exist. Gligar, please. Gligar, please. I'm going to catch this Gligar so it doesn't kill me. That's the only reason I'm catching it. I'm not going to run it. I'm not even going to look at it. Okay, I'm going to look at it, but only because I wanted to know if it had huge power. If it's just huge. It's just huge. I'm going to run this Rowlet. I'm not going to do any more scouting. I don't want to die to another one of those Glygars. This one's got good IVs. Solid nature. Alright, Egg. On Fight Wilds, because we have a couple good moves for flying types. Big heal there. Possibly too big. Some might say it's too big. Nightmare I could take over Psych Up. Not going to. I don't know why I would. I didn't mean to Heat Wave there. And I'm dead because of it. God damn it. I just spammed the buttons, and it's fine. We would have just evolved into a really cool Volcarona with Stab Heat Wave and Stab Mega Horn. And... immediately, I look over at Cam's stream. There's a Volcarona. Alright, this Rowlet's going to be better. We have Volt Absorb. It's actually kind of garbage. And it's at Ice Beam. And it's dead to Blizzard. Ah. Can I get an owl, please? It's the whole point. It's the whole point of this stream, is to run owls. Or maybe the whole point of this stream is to drive up my number of flying attempts. Speaking of which, I think I need to change my font size because I went over 200, yeah? So, hold on 1 second here. Flying count got to be Down to, I think, 28 is what I use for these. No, 28 is too big still. 26? 26. Wild Komala and Jaddy wants to catch it. Okay, this roll is pretty decent. Get a Luster Purge. Any Hoothoots to go scout for? Nope. Any Rowlets to be able to get? Any wild Rowlets? Nope. Alright, we just send this one then. Not gonna risk dying to wilds. Well, unless I fight wilds. But I don't have a super effective move for them, so I think I would pass on that. So, egg on. Potion Paralysis Seal and Antidote is never a bad idea. Bubble is 40 power here. I should just go for Luster Purge. And immediately get one shot by Dragon Claw. Maybe I should have gone for Galera instead. That's a pretty good tank growth. We're getting Eruption, Hydro Cannon. Magical Leaf eventually. Yeah, wasn't amazing. I mean, it kind of was. It kind of was amazing, but I'm just gonna pretend it wasn't for my own sake. Okay, Rowlet or Hoothoot. I could take Hoothoot versus Rowlet, but I'm just gonna take the Rowlet. Maybe I should have taken the Hoothoot. Koga was destined to end your run today. Destiny Bond. Oh, is Delibird an owl? I didn't read that earlier. Also, howdy, Zach. I don't know how I missed all these chats. Hope you enjoy the nap soundtrack. Ultra Necrozma and Mega Banette. That's pretty nasty. Both of the Ice Beam. I have a feeling this Rowlet's not going to get very far because it's got bad speed and not great attacking stats and not a great moveset. But it is an owl, so, you know, that's something. I'm going to take Note Taker because we're going to die anyways. That was a crit. Oh, you're a color changer. Okay, wait. Does that change anything at all? No. There's no way I can get a super effective move on you. I guess what I could do is I could try to take away your stab. Or I just die. That works too. Bad Evo. Zzz. Wow. That's really bad Evo. Sheesh. Okay. Rowlet wants to try again. This time, got more speed. Not so much the attacking stats, but we get out of the lab. Courtesy of Sky Attack and a Horn Drill miss. Any Hoothoots? Nope, there is a Wild Rowlet. Do I want to catch a Wild Rowlet? I could take a look. Take a look at level 5 to see if it has a move worth dropping levels for. Fake Tears is not such a move. I do get the sense, though, looking at that level 5, that we have bad speed IVs on this one. So I wouldn't mind getting the level 8 Rowlet, which would be easier to find in Route 22. Time to hydrate again. There we go. Level 8 Rowlet. Hopefully we don't get ice beamed or blizzard or anything like that this time. Running a Rowlet. Other ability is Swift Swim. I think I prefer Guts. Also, many people's answers when asked what their favorite Berserk character is. One more Rowlet. Getting sick of these watch rolls. There we go. Last Rowlet here. Alright. We're sticking with this one, right? Nothing else is... Well... Maybe my starter's actually better. My starter might be better than this one. Big difference in the HP stat, though. I think I'm gonna stick with my starter. Nah. The HP stat seems... Going back and forth in this one. I think the level 7's better. I think it's a better attacking stat. And that's the most important thing. Alright. This is another Superb Owl. Egg on, give me Potion, Paralyzed Heal, and Antidote. And let's go. Rollout. I'm gonna Mud Slap to lower your accuracy. Okay. Hail, you better not have a Weather Ball sitting back there. E-Speed. I'd rather just keep Secret Power. You're a loafer? Oh, well, that's easy to deal with. Down 10 HP. I'm not quite ready to use a heal yet. Gonna use a heal now because we just got crit. Sheesh. Psycho Boost, that's gonna hurt as much. But now, as long as you don't crit, we're gonna be taking much less damage. Next one out is a Helioptile. Got the Para. You have Stab Spark, but thankfully I'm part Grass type, so I'm not weak to that. Hyper Voice. I like Secret Power more because of the chance to Para and, you know, 10 more PP. 20 more power is a pretty big deal, but I think Secret Power just has too much additional utility to it. I'm asleep. Gotta go ahead and use a potion then. Ice Beam every freaking time. What is with these freaking ice moves? It's like the least common type in the game. Alright, well. Rowlet wants to go again. It's got great moves again. I just need to get one of these Rowlets to Evo. And then who knows what? Who knows what happens? Is this available in the wild? It is not. I'm just going to send this one. I'm not going to do any scouting. I'm just going to send this. I got the special attack up, nature, making Thunderbolt and Crunch more useful. Attack down is not fantastic because I would like to be using Brick Break, but oh well. I forgot to name it Superb Owl. It's cursed. There's no way this is going to get anywhere. Starter pack would give me Scratch. Just give me the Potion Paralyze Seal and Antidote then. It's a big first Mon. With Peck and Flamethrower. How about you use a different move? You're not smart AI. Thank you for using Razor Leaf. Okay. Level 9 move is Fissure. I will take that over Amnesia. Iron, I need that. This Rowlet is slightly anemic. Mirror Coat? Okay, I'm using Fissure then. Low Kick, Brick Break is more valuable at this point in the game. Why does everybody have Flamethrower? What is this? Alright, Fissure, please. Fissure never misses. Let's go. Using the Para-Heal, using another potion, grabbing these two items down here. Rogue Stone could be useful. There's a lot of Pokemon we can evolve into that use a Rogue Stone. There's, you know, the mid-stage Grassmons like Gloom and Weepinbell. There's Murkrow. There's Gligar. A whole lot of potential value for a Rogue Stone. Don't poison me. Thank you. Burn through my crunches. Well, 15 move is aromatherapy. That is illegal. Cannot take that. Gotta say, I much prefer when I get to use super effective moves. By the way, this Rocketeer has Hustle. We might be getting our Evo. Oh, so close. So close. Alright, last trainer. now we get our Evo. Is it something that evolves again? Is it something that uses a Rogue Stone? Is it good? Is it bad? Does it get special attack? It will evolve again, but that's bad. Freaking Motham again. All we get is... Okay, well, we do get special attack, but mostly we get defenses. First Evo of the stream? Shit, you're right. Rage? So a lot of special defense, which I guess is good because I'm weak to fire and ice and electric. But I'm also weak to rock and flying. And probably some other stuff too that I can't think of. Poison point? Really? Hey, speaking of flying... The important thing is, we're still alive, and we didn't have to use any heals. Mental Herb, I'm just going to toss that. And pre-roll ads are about to be on, so we're going to do a 5-minute prediction. Do we beat Brock, yes or no? I'll be back in just a few. Alright, we're back. Let's go. Break some bricks. Let's break some more bricks. Maybe let's bolt some thunders. Alright. Get to relatively full HP. And here we go. Marini, that is a Thunderbolt. It gets us to not quite level 20, okay. Badoo's a Crunch. You have Toxic. I need to get rid of this Badoo before I heal the poison. Level 20 move is Superpower. Nope, not taking that. I need this Dewpider to not be a problem. Shockwave is kind of a problem, but you have bad special attack and I have great special defense. Memento is stinky. Super Protector Crunch, though, and you have Flame Body. That's also stinky. I don't have any way to heal that. Quad Effective Brick Break. I'm burned. I've been mementoed. But it's quad effective. It does nothing. Oh, man. And then you have Shell Bell. Alright. There's only one way out of this. Fissure never misses. Missed. We lose. Congratulations to the doubters. Would have evolved into a Hawlucha, which, you know, everybody loves Hawlucha. There's no denying that. Hawlucha is a great Pokemon. Okay, is Press Fan here? Alright, this Hawlucha is not good. Well, moving on. Thank you for the lurk, Jay. This Archon would obviously be great to run if I was allowed to run anything other than Owls today. Maybe I'll sidestep the rule. We're gonna look for owls. If we don't see any, you know, we can call me Owl. We can name this Archon Call Me Owl. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Don't want to die to a Starly. Oh, I should have bet on Lance. I forgot about the revive again. I need to remember, if there's revive, bet on Lance. If there's no revive, bet on Agatha. That's how I approach betting on RogueMon Ascension 2 runs in the E4. And if I stick to that, I have like a, I don't know, 60% win rate. But 07 to Cam's wonderful Pidgeot. Oh, hey, there's an owl. God damn it. I was hoping there wouldn't be any owls. It's not good. I'd much rather run the Archon. Okay, well, I guess I just die then. Freaking Murkrow. Okay, the Archon wasn't going to be that good. I mean, it was going to be a legendary, obviously, but... This Murkrow, holy crap. No wonder. No wonder this Murkrow was such a problem. 156 special attack. Bad Evo. This sea was full of great first stage Pokemon with terrible Evos. I am dead. I'm not dead. I'm dead. Okay. Okay, we have an owl. It's not a great owl. Certainly not a great horned owl. But is it perhaps a superb owl? Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. We're just going to send it because I don't want to risk dying to a wild. Alright, egg temporarily on, but I'm actually going to immediately replace it with the Citrus Berry. Starter pack would be Mach Punch. I do need more moves, and I have bad speed, so I think Mach Punch is a good call here. We're going to take it over block. And then we're just going to die to this Ponyta. This is a free turn. For whatever good that's going to do me. That was not a superb owl. No owls this time. A couple Dragon Dances to try to get out of the lab. Cosmic Power is annoying, but... as soon as it stops using Cosmic Power, I'm going to beat it up. Any guaranteed owls? No. In that case, this mon is too slow to scout, so I'm just going to check the log to see if there are any owls. No owls there, no owls there, no owls here, and no owls here. It's a reset. Tailo Hoothoot. There we go. Have an owl. It's a very balanced owl. If there's no guaranteed Rowlets, we're just going to send this. We could get a higher level Hoothoot with a different nature, maybe. Not sure I would want a different nature, but higher level wouldn't hurt. We can get it leveled 8, potentially even 9 in the forest. Need to not pick up any more items. I nearly just did. I had to stop myself. Alright, I don't want to die to wilds. I'm just going to send this Hoothoot. This superb owl. Alright, egg on. What are my curse segments? Silpho's cursed. I'll take Clairvoyance. How did we do so little damage there? What? Okay, I need to get the confusion then. What is the special or the physical defense on this guy? Man. Okay, it was gonna be a bad Evo. But what in the heck was this? 138 defense, 130 HP. Jesus. Yeah, not much to do about that, huh? If there's no owls, I'm gonna run this Archon. If I get out, which I don't. First of all, Archon, was it any good? Eh. Were there any owls? There was an owl. This particular Archon is not good enough to be worth breaking the rules for. And I think it's just going to die anyways. Any Archons, or not Archons, owls this time. No guaranteed owls. We're slow, so I'm going to check the log. No owls there, no owls here, no owls here, and no owls here. It's just a reset. Okay, we have an owl. And if it had better physical moves, it would be a decent owl. At least gets out of the lab. No guaranteed Hoothoots out there. Are there any guaranteed Rowlets? No. So I'm just going to send this one. We're gonna need a really good move at level 9. And I didn't name it Superb Owl, which means it's probably not gonna have any success. I will fight Wilds because I want to get that level 9 move. That was a tanky pit up. God, it was gonna be a great Evo too. But we just didn't have moves, and that first Mon was just the tankiest. I mean, it wasn't the tankiest because it wasn't the Poipole, but it was very tanky. I don't think there was a way for me to get out of that without maybe just not fighting Wilds. I wouldn't have been able to beat this, though. I feel like this particular self-imposed challenge might be unwise. Any owls? No guaranteed owls. You know the drill. We check the log. There's a Rowlet in Route 2 and Route 22. Is it any good? Okay, Rockhead. It's a special attacker that only has Aurora Beam, but if we can maybe get it with a lower level. I definitely don't like the nature. I don't want it to have speed down. Will it get Ice Beam? Yes. Yes, it will. We know it will, alright? But we're pretending it won't. Okay, this one doesn't have the speed down nature, but it also has way worse special attack. Hey, look, it's Ice Punch. Alright, well, now that I know that that exists, let's go look in Route 2 instead. Surely this is safer. Okay, there's the level 5. I wanted to see this. To see if maybe it has Volt Tackle at level 5. You know, just maybe. It does not have Volt Tackle. It has Quick Attack. So, definitely don't want the level 5. Level 8 is preferable. Alright, most important stats are going to be speed and special attack. Looks like best combo of those is going to be... No, wait. No, the one that I had in front already. Alternatively, we could look at... no, not that one. Yeah, I think it's just the one this one you have in front. And hopefully it learns Volt Tackle along the way, because this would be a great Volt Tackle mod. So, Egg on... I have an Ice move, so I don't mind fighting Wilds. But I would love the Paralyze Heal and Antidote. Fight Wilds makes the most sense to me here. Spearow has Blizzard, and it's going to use it. I'm going to die. It used Heat Wave. If he uses Blizzard, I do die, though. It's not going to Blizzard. It Blizzarded, but it missed. We're fine. Tackle. I'd rather just not have Tackle on my moveset, if I'm being totally honest. I'd rather struggle than have Tackle on my moveset. And why does it have to be this guy again? Why are they all Spearows? I'm poisoned. Okay. Technically, this is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and do a little bit of poison dancing. Okay. So we have enough HP to get back to the Pokemon Center. Didn't have to use more than one heal. here we go. Sizzlipede, that is bad. I'm going to focus energy. I'm going to immediately get paralyzed. And then you get the crit. Even though I'm the one who increased my crit rate. We did not get ice beamed. So that counts for something, right? This mon might be fast enough to look for an owl if we don't see a guaranteed one. No guaranteed owls. I'll go take a quick look, but I might just reset. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if there's any owls. There was a Hoothoot. All right, so Hoothoot on Route 2. This is an asterisk run because I did look at the log. I try to look at nothing except for if there is an owl. Which, if I had just run here, I would have found it first thing. Which makes me feel bad about using the log to see if it exists, but... oh well. Not like this is going to get anywhere anyways. I'm just going to send this one. Alright, egg on use the calcium. Give me status heal and what do I want? I want to paralyze heal. And here we go. We only have 5 PP, so we're going to need a good move here at level 9. Cosmic Power is not the move I needed. I'll take it over Imprison. Substitute is annoying. Substitute is very annoying. Oh, do you have bad defense for Sludge Bomb to break your substitute that quickly? I guess you do. Down to 2 Mist Balls. I do have a move coming up at level 12. Wild Boulder in chat if he wants to catch it. Level 12 move is Heal Bell. That is illegal. Alright, I'm down to 2 Mist Balls and 2 Sludge Bombs. I think I need to just go fight Gatekeeper. We're going to grab these items first, though. Wikiberry, we trash that. Tailo with Tail Glow. HP up, we're going to toss that. Alright, let's see how this goes. Gullet, gonna miss ball. Okay, we should get out. Which at least means we're going to Pewter City, but I can't take any more fights because I only have, if I had died to a well there, I would have laughed my ass off. It would have literally been removed from my backside. Nice counter. We are so screwed if we're not getting a special move here at 15. Mud Slap. We are so screwed. I'm going to take Mud Slap over Spit Up, but, hey, one extra star. Nice. I need to somehow get through 8 Pokemon with 5 PP on my one good attacking stat move, so I got a bad feeling about this. We go, though. I'm just gonna try and... Dang it, badly poisoned. Okay. Use the antidote. There's no way you hit again. Alright. I've lowered your accuracy by 3 stages. This gets a Mist Ball because I'm in danger. Maybe it's a Sludge Bomb. Okay, keep using Follow Me and we're fine. We got the poison. It missed Revenge, which means it has Hustle, because I didn't lower its accuracy. Okay, we Potion, and we have 4 Mist Balls, we've got 5 Mud Slaps, and we've got 6 Sludge Bombs. How could this go poorly? Like, list the ways. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of ways. Starting off with my attack being lowered. Okay, we got the poison. I'm gonna start using some Cosmic Powers. Oh, you're Destiny Bonding? Okay. I'm just gonna let you take yourself out. Yeah, you're spamming Destiny Bomb because you're about to die. That's such bullshit. Immediately comes out with a Haze Pokemon. After all that setup. And it was going to be amazing. We were getting the Vigoroth Evo. Oh man. Freaking smart AI mother fricker. I did ask Brock to list the ways it could go wrong. That wasn't one of them. I did not think it was going to bring out a Haze Pokemon as the counter and have also super effective Rock Slide too. Were we ever getting moves, though? So, I think we were going to hit 21. Poison Fang wouldn't have really saved us. Sacred Fire at 37, we wouldn't have gotten because we would have evolved by that point. And then you get Feint Attack at 40, Mega Horn 50. I guess you got some moves. I just thought Crush Claw. No, it was Dragon Claw and Shadow Ball. Okay, we're gonna get some moves. We're gonna get some moves, but oh well. You can't just sleep in the middle of a fight, Fletchling. What the fuck? By the way, that Fletchling, the rival's ace has pressure. I don't know if that note is going to matter at all, but... Okay, there is a Rowlet out there. Let's go find it. You know what the issue was? I didn't name that Hoothoot Superb Owl. Did I? I don't think I did. Zubat, please. I don't have time to get Ice Beamed. I have 18 special defense and you nearly killed me. That must be a great Zubat. By the way, we also have a Hoothoot. So we have both owls available to us this time. Ooh, it's really good. I like that Hoothoot. I'm gonna go find the Rowlet, and I'm gonna see if the Rowlet could possibly be better than that Hoothoot. Gligar, please. The stars in the HUD thingy. So that is, like, you mean, like, here, where I'm hovering the mouse around, right? That is the Gotchamon. So this is something that sort of tries to rate the quality of your Pokemon. It takes into account typing and stat spread and your moves, to sort of try and figure out, or trying to estimate exactly, or not exactly, but estimate around how good the Pokemon is. And so you have like a collection of mons. So for instance, this right here, this Enamorus was my, I think this was my, yeah, December 1st, 2025. This was my, Fairy type winner. So you see it's a 5-star mon because it's got Moonblast, Brick Break, Sludge Bomb, Flame Wheel. Really good mon here. And this is only showing what it was when I first acquired it, which was at level 24 when I evolved it from a Togetic. And then this little ribbon here is because it won. Do I have any other of my winners in my collection? Can I sort it by... Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, this Nihilego that we had just, like, last week. Is it reliable? Sort of. This thing was so good. This one evolved from an Archon. But it died to Champ. It died to the Champ. Got Earthquaked, because of course it got Earthquaked. It got a quad weakness to Earthquake. Or maybe it was Mudshot or Magnitude. Anyways, it died to Ground Move. And then, did we have any champs? Oh, we had this really good Mega Pinsir. Level 40, what was this one? This was a Larvesta. This was the Larvesta. I don't remember how far this one got, but it died. And then, oh, my Mega Heracross. This one won... Did this win at RogueMon Rivals? Or did I go back and win with it? I think maybe this one lost in the E4, and I went back and won with it. Just to see if it could have won. Anyways, sorry, I got distracted there. Rowlets. We're trying to catch Rowlets. Or a Rowlet to see if it's any good. Rowlet is slow. Stab Magical Leaf also has Confusion, but I think it's too slow. I'm going to go all in on the Hoothoot. Battle Armor, got a good spread. Well, got an okay spread. Got a good stab move. Doesn't have any quad weaknesses. Do not lead with the freaking Rowlet. God. I didn't mean to lead with this. That's on me for not paying attention. It's okay. It didn't get any attack on Evos. I'm actually going to call it there because it's about time for me to start getting ready to play Lost It with my brothers. So we're going to go ahead and raid out. I know that it's a shorter stream. A lot of people are just getting in here. But the schedule is the schedule for me today. So where are we off to raid? Anybody doing some RogueMon today? We're going to go raid Ashley. She is doing some Ascension 1 RogueMon. Looks like she's got herself a Crustle about to go into Mount Moon. Level 23. This might have been, I'm going to guess, a Rel or Evo. Alright, I'll see y'all later.